All right, guys, now that I'm all sweaty, done mowing the back, we're gonna take a second and talk about weeds and what you should do with weeds in your new Bermuda grass to keep them under control or in any new sod in general. So let's go take a look at the yard. Okay, so this portion of the yard we're looking at has been completely hand-picked free of any weeds. There has been no weed killers used, no chemicals, no anything used here. And especially there's been no pre-emergent. It's very important that you do not put pre-emergent on new sod, and there's a couple reasons why. So pre-emergent is very important not to put on new sod because what pre-emergent does is essentially it stops the growth of roots beneath the soil, right? It creates this invisible barrier beneath the soil, and it will help to prevent weed seeds that have germinated from penetrating that soil. It specifically targets those seeds. So that's why it's important as you're seeding or as new sod is growing not to apply pre-emergent, because it could potentially cause issue with the sod taking into the soil, the roots going into the soil and establishing a nice healthy soil. So I'll give you another look at this side of the lawn. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of, you can see burn in on this side of the lawn, a little bit of gray haze coming, brown haze coming through. And that's because we did get many days of rain in a row, and unfortunately the Bermuda got a little bit longer than I would have liked. This side of the lawn, you can see, is still being picked through. The weeds have kind of been picked out of these areas, kind of these dead areas. And what's gonna happen is once you pick these weeds out, the Bermuda is naturally gonna send runners. You can kind of see it doing it right here. It's gonna send these runners across and it's gonna fill these gaps. You just have to be patient with it. So again, this side, we kind of picked clean of weeds recently. I know it looks pretty bad, but you'll see in a couple weeks here that this is gonna completely grow through. And I don't know where she just picked up that dirty water bottle from. Somehow must have blew over the fence. But over here too, you can see where there are currently weeds, and because we keep the grass nice and cut, we keep them from kind of poking through and taking up any unnecessary space so that the Bermuda can come in and surround them. Emery, let me see. Emery, come on. Hey, is that your mama? That's what I thought. Gotcha. Somehow she got a hold of a plastic bag.